Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Heidi. I'm completely blind, so I might not look directly at you, but I promise I'm right here with you. So today I'm going to talk about my 5 favorite Middle Eastern perfume houses or perfume brands. I got this idea from Arahi World. I watched her channel and I saw that she did a video like this and I thought that is a fun idea. Why don't I also make a video like that? So the only thing what I have to tell you is that I of course haven't smelled all the Middle Eastern houses. I haven't, for example, smelled anything from Rasasi, and there are many other Middle Eastern houses that I haven't experienced yet. But from these that I have, these are my 5. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna show you just an example of each house, and I'm sure you know what my favorite house is. But before we get into the fragrances, let me just show you my fragrance of the day. And this is La Nuit Rose by Fragrance World. This smells like La Nuit Trésor from Lancôme. This is such a sweet berry, almost caramel, but definitely incensey fragrance. Without a doubt, it is so good. And this one got me a compliment last month. So yeah, love this fragrance so much, and I love the bottle as well. Okay, now let's get into the fragrances. So number 5 is Armaf, and this is Odyssey Marshmallow. Now I didn't choose my favorite from Armaf. I chose Odyssey Marshmallow because to my mind this one is the best long-lasting inspiration of Yam-Bougie Marshmallow. I prefer Gen Z Marshmallow. That is my favorite one by Heka Tatar, but this one is the most long-lasting. I just find that with Armaf you really get your money's worth because the fragrances really last. They really project, you know, like for example Club de Nuit Malaika. That is such a beast of a fragrance. My favorite from Armaf is Yum Yum. I love that berry rose, just soft feminine fragrance. It's absolutely divine. But I chose this one just to say that this one is the most long lasting of all the Yam-Bougie Marshmallow inspirations in my opinion. Then in number 4th spot is Heka Tatar. I love Heka Tatar, and this is Giggle Puff. As you know, this is a lemony, peachy fragrance with a very nice caramel dry down. It is absolutely, oh, it is so good. It is such a good fragrance. This is my favorite from Heka Tatar. Now, I've got at the moment 4 fragrances from them, but next month, or at least this month, because by the time this video goes up it will be August, this month I will be ordering 2 more from Heka Tatar that I will probably unbox with you in September. Really love Heka Tatar. They've got my favorite Yam-Bougie Marshmallow inspiration, like I said before, which is Gen Z Marshmallow. Oh, this Giggle Puff is just something else. Okay, then in 3rd spot is Fragrance World, and I pulled out my favorite Fragrance World fragrance, which is Marc and Victor Eau de Flora. This is a flower bomb inspiration. As you know, it's a vanilla, osmanthus, tea-like fragrance. There's florals in here, there's patchouli in here, but a really nice patchouli. It's not earthy or dirty. This is such a good fragrance. I absolutely love Fragrance World. I find that they also have extremely good quality fragrances. You know, fragrances like Elysia Sweet Banana, Elysia Vanilla, such good quality, long-lasting, projecting. They also make fantastic dupes, in my opinion, like this one. And yeah, I just absolutely find them phenomenal. And of course, Eau de Soleil. Yeah, that one, which is a Gucci Gorgeous, what's that? Gucci Flora Gorgeous Orchid. That one. It's a dupe for that one, and that is also such a good fragrance. In number second spot, and I'm sure this will be first spot for most people, is Lattafa. And now you know what my number one is. This is my devotion. No, this is not my devotion. This is Ongom's second song. Now, this is my current love from Lattafa, along with Dalal. This is such a good fragrance. It smells juicy and fruity and floral, and a tiny bit citrusy from that bergamot, but mostly you get that pear and orange blossom and that peony. To me, it smells like a fruity floral, not a floral fruity, because I really smell, it smells like wet flowers and fruits, you know, juicy fruits. It's so good. And this one last, it is a compliment getter. I love Lattafa. I've had 20 fragrances of them, but I've emptied one and I've decluttered one. But yeah, I've got 18. I've got a whole shelf just for Lattafa. And then number one, we all know number one is Paris Corner. I know this is not everyone's favorite, but it is mine. I had 32 fragrances from Paris Corner, but I decluttered 3 the other day in my declutter video, so now I have 29. And this is Aravea. This is not my favorite Paris Corner, but I thought if I am going to come on here and talk about Coconut Lagoon and Pear Potion one more time and Lactia Divina, I think you are going to scream. So I thought, let me get a new one. This is a raspberry lemon. Oh, such a good fragrance. This is a clean girl fragrance. Now, this one has been inspired by Chanel Eau de Splendide, Chanel Chance Eau de Splendide. It is so nice. It is fresh. It is fruity. It is sophisticated. It is fun. There's a bit of sweetness in it, but not a lot. It's really a great fragrance. You can, I don't know how you can go wrong with it. So that has been it. These are my 5 favorite Middle Eastern houses: Armaf, Heka Tatar, Fragrance World, Lattafa, and Paris Corner. Please let me know, what are your top 3 Middle Eastern houses? I would really love to know. Perhaps I haven't tried that house, so please let us know what are your favorites. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. As always, you know I appreciate you so much. And until next time, bye for now.